You bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love.
You were muted.
JJ, you're muted. Okay.
JJ, you're muted. You're muted, JJ.
We can't hear you.
Hello? Can you
Now
hear
we can
us?
hear you.
Now you can. Okay. I do not know why my computer was acting up, but let me start again. Introductions.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? My name is JJ. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, it's 1 week done in 2004 already. And in Malaysia, we have a little joke because in the Chinese language or the Chinese culture, number 4 is like bad luck. So it's 2023A. So everything is not 4 here, but it's 4A. So happy 2023A to everybody. We're streaming live everywhere. So today we're just, remember, it's all about goal setting, trying to set the parameters, trying to set our mind, trying to get us ready for the year, because this year is going to be a big year for every one of us. And I'm sure that all of us have goals, have dreams, have plans that we want to achieve and we want to reach. So the idea is, let's do it together. Before we start, let's see where we are in the world. Can you put it in the comments, or you can you come live and say hello? I want to know where everyone from. So let's start off with John. John, where are you from?
Fort St. John, British Columbia, Canada. Minus 21 out today, or minus 22 right now.
Oh, that's cold, but hey, that's how it is.
It's better than last year. It was minus 54.
Okay, here, for us in Malaysia, we don't understand that kind of cold. We long for it, but I know for everyone who's in the cold, they go, no, I want your heat. So that's how it is. But John, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Karen, how about you? Where from?
Hello, hello. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and my girlfriend Gwendolyn is here. Also, that's here in town. Well, not here in town, but here in Georgia, that's joining too.
Awesome. Awesome. Good to see you. It's good to see you, Gwendolyn. Since Karen brought you up, we're going to say hello to you, Gwendolyn. Unless you're not at the computer.
Hello. Yes, I'm here. Hello,
All right.
everyone.
All right.
I am over in Stone Mountain. Glad to be here this evening.
Awesome. Awesome. Good to see you here too. Good to see you here too. We've got John. How are you, John? Where are you from? I'm not sure if John can hear me. Oh, sorry, not John. Johan. I don't believe I called you John, Johan.
Joining in from Australia, Brisbane,
Awesome.
Australia.
Awesome. Awesome. And last but not least, the lovely Tyra. How are you, Tyra? Happy New Year to you. And we've been communicating. I will communicate with you very soon as well. Thank you so much for all the communications. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
That's good. That's good.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year. So let's do this. Let's start it off because that's what we want, right? It's a year to move forward, year to achieve what we've been putting aside, year to grow better here, especially. So together we shall do this, and we will achieve what we would need to achieve. But first of all, hello. For those of you who don't know us, one of the good things you can do is get in touch with us. If you see the QR code down there, if there's any questions for you, just scan the QR code, you'll get to our WhatsApp and someone will get in touch with you. But before I continue, I would like to invite someone to come up here with me because I want to introduce us, but I don't think I'll do it justice. I would like to introduce to you the man behind the scene, the person who most of you know, the person who has been doing a lot already. He's already had a class this year teaching people how to expand their horizons, especially with LinkedIn. But please put your hands together for someone who we all know, Ching Yu Tan, the AI whisperer. What's up, buddy?
What's up? What's up? Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. It's great to be here with all of you in our, what's this event called? Goal Getters? Goal Getters?
Goal Getters.
Yeah.
Goal Getters 2024.
Goal Getters 2024. Have you already set up your goals? That's my question. Do share it within the chat. Do share with us on the comment section. We are live streaming, I believe, on John Chong's profile, live streaming on my TikTok account, live streaming all over on our social media accounts, brand accounts. It's great, to kickstart off, with a bang, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this year, okay, first of all, for those of you who don't know us, let's introduce, of course, Groove Asia and Isa.
Yep. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know us yet, don't know me yet, my name is Ching Yu Tan. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer and co-founder of iSummit, and also the Chief Marketing Officer of GrooveAsia.cm. In GrooveAsia.cm, we're basically a community, right, of entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, internet marketers, and essentially goal getters, right? So, we provide a solution where everything that you need, and when it comes to online marketing, you can find it within GrooveAsia.cm, be it building your websites, your landing pages, your email marketing, your e-commerce stores, your membership platforms, and the list goes on, right? So, it's one thing to have all the tools, but it's another thing to actually use those tools effectively. That's what the GrooveAsia.cm platform is all about, to make sure that you are empowered with not only the tools, but the knowledge and the community that will push you forward towards achieving your goals and dominating the online space. So that's on the GrooveAsia.cm side.
Yes.
And then when it comes to iSummit, in our brand new shirt for the new year, in iSummit, we are all about empowering you with knowledge in all of the other fields that is important to you within your life, be it when it comes to personal development, right? As they say, when it comes to success, especially in 2023A,
yes,
right?
2023A. Let's be sensitive to all cultures here.
Yeah, in 2023A, right? It's one thing to get all of the mechanics down, right? It's all of the know-how and all of that. But when it comes to the significant difference that makes all of the difference is the mindset.
Yeah.
Right? It's the mindset. So that's where we provide trainings when it comes to personal development to ensure that your mindset is in the right headspace to ensure that you take action on all the knowledge and the tools that you learn throughout the years and throughout your entire lifetime, right? I'm sure that if every single one of us in 2023A actually took action
I don't
on
believe you
what
saying
what we already know.
Yes, yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Yeah, then we will be really, really successful already within this year. And then especially when we're entering into the year of the dragon. And by the way, we've
It's
got
my year. It's my year.
it's this year, right? We really want to soar high like the dragon together, right? So we cover things in personal development, and then we also cover things when it comes to wealth creation.
Yeah.
Be it in real estate, be it in trading, investing, right? Especially in this year, we will be sharing with you experts that will teach you how is it that you can leverage your existing wealth, right? And to multiply it in the years to come together with expert traders and investors hand in hand, where you can do it in a safe way,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Because capital preservation is important when it comes to growing your wealth. So that's what we have when it comes to wealth creation side. Then, of course, we also help you when it comes to your sales and marketing. You want to generate leads, you want to generate sales, right? You want to learn how to leverage off platforms just like this, right? Presenting online and closing sales, not just one-to-one, but one-to-many. We've got plenty of trainings lined up for you, of course, together with our partners, my fellow business partner, Simon Leong, who's also known as the Google Insider, but I won't go into too much of an introduction. He'll be joining us, giving a full day's training tomorrow on goal setting, right, from his perspective. And then, of course, we also cover within the topics of business and entrepreneurship, your vehicle for your personal freedom and success, right? I believe that, if we want to create an impact in the world in 2023A, right, then, we need a vehicle to get there. And what better vehicle but to create businesses and enterprises that is aligned with our values, with our missions and our visions. We'll be bringing on experts in those areas as well. So that's us at iSummit and Group A.
And now you notice why I wanted him to do it, right? So, because, I would have fumbled that football on that one, but Ching Yu Tan will be handling another one of the days as well. Remember, what we're trying to do is just making sure you set your year right, set your goals right, and then move forward with that. And that's the plan. So Ching Yu, thank you so much for this. And I'll let him go back to do his work because, everyone here is constantly doing something and we are always on the move trying to do things. And we try something that Ching Yu didn't mention as well is another thing we're going to try and focus on this year is shedding off all the weight that is holding you down. So one of the things that hold us down is trauma and stuff like that. So we are going to try and see if we can help you in that area as well to help you shed that weight so that you can achieve the goals you want. If you're ready, type ready. And let's just get into it. Type ready in the comments right now. We'd love to hear from you, hear what you have to say. And if you're chatting in the Facebook or any other social media, or if you're watching this after the fact, please feel free to just chime in anytime because every kind of input helps as we grow forward and move forward. So let's move to the next bit. All right, so goals and things. I'm sure we all heard this line before. We've heard this line over and over again. A goal without a plan is just a wish. You have to know that. All of us have wishes. I wish to be rich. I wish to be that. I wish to be that. I wish this. I wish that. But that's not a goal. That's just a wish. Now, failing to prepare for your goals, failing to prepare, you're just preparing to fail. Those are the two lines that you hear constantly whenever you want to do anything, whenever you want to set a goal, whenever you want to move forward. And one thing that I want to plant right now in all your minds, if your goal this year is exactly like your goal last year, I think we need new goals. I think we have to look further. I think we need to step out of our comfort zone. I think we need to do things that scare us a little, because that will drive us forward. Because if our goals is the exact same goal as what we did last year, you are plateauing. You're not going anywhere. You're in the same place, just breathing and existing. And we don't want to exist, do we? We want to live. We want to thrive. We want to be able to achieve what we want throughout the years. So that's the plan that we have here. And hopefully today we all can achieve it together. All right. So let's move on to the goal setting. Why set goals? It's very important, because if you don't have a destination, you're just driving around aimlessly. You're just going round and round. You're on a journey. Yeah, that's the journey of life. You're on a journey, but you don't know where you're headed to. You're just existing. You're taking up space. So setting a goal provides direction and focus on what needs to be done. It'll help you to focus on what's important, what is urgent, and everything that needs to fall into place into your schedule to achieve what you need to do. So it's very important to have a goal, because it provides focus and direction. Of course, when you set a goal, you can set smaller goals as well. It boosts you, it gives you a boost. It motivates you to move forward, because you know where you want to go, and then you set small goals, and by achieving those small goals, it gives you a little boost of energy inside, because you yourself going, yes, I did that. No one else, I did that. I achieved that. I'm sure as parents, or you remember your parents used to say this, is like, make your bed every morning. Why do you make your bed every morning? Because you achieved something already. So think of that as whatever you want to do, your big picture, your big goals, or whatever. Set small goals as well, so that you slowly move forward toward the destination, rather than setting something so big that it seems so far away that it demotivates you. So the idea of setting goals is for you to be motivated and to be committed to the goal. All right. Another important thing when it comes to goal setting, you get to plan better, because like I said, you know what's important, what's not. You go, all right, something comes up, like I will put that on the slow burner. I'm not going to ignore it. I'll prioritize it based on my goals of where I want to achieve, where I want to go, and why I want to do that. So that's why you need to set all these goals, to understand where you're headed to and why you're headed there, and what it takes to get to what you want to do. All right. Now, like I said, it helps you with this too, because once you set a big goal, then you set smaller goals and tasks to achieve that goals. And every time you achieve those little tasks, it gives you a roadmap or a road marker going, okay, I'm here. I've come this far. I can go a bit more further. I can go a bit more further. Let's be honest. All of us, one of our biggest challenges when we want to achieve our goals or achieve whatever we want to do is our mind. Our mind blocks us. I don't see any progress. I don't see any change. I don't see any movement. There's nothing happening. Give up. That's how we do it. Let's be honest. That's how it is. So if we set huge goals, a destination that we want to go to, but there's little markers that we put along the way that assures us that we're getting there. Because every time we pass one marker, we go, all right, I'm closer. Pass another marker, all right, I'm closer. So it's very important to set a goal, especially the big goal you want to set. And then after that, the little task and the subtask that allows you to achieve that. You can't expect to set a big goal and just go, all right, now I set a big goal. Dear God, help me achieve it, without having any plan about how to get there. So remember, this little steps help. It's exactly like if you're using Waze or any other app that you use to get to a destination. It tells you what to do. Okay, I want to get from point A to point B. Okay, no problem. I'll help you. Now, when you get along this road, there's going to be a turning in 200 meters. Be aware of that. And then by setting goals, you also can set things that keeps you aware of, what's important, what's not, what's dangerous to look out for, things that could be bumpy or potholes, stuff like that. I know I'm using a metaphor of roads, but you get what I'm trying to say. All right. So the next thing when it comes to goal setting, all right, this is very important. Like what I said, once you set a goal, once you achieve small parts, it builds your self-confidence. I did that. And it allows you to praise yourself. We often do not communicate with ourselves properly. We can communicate with a total stranger. We see how hard they're going through life and you go, don't worry, it'll be okay. You got this. I have faith in you. But how many times have you said that to yourself? How many times have you looked in the mirror and said the same thing to yourself? Why? Because you don't see your achievements. You don't see the things you've done. You tend to go look at the problems that you're facing only. So by doing all that, by setting little goals and achieving these little goals, it gives you self-confidence to take the other step forward, then the next step forward. Then eventually you will get to where you want. Like if your goal is to be fit, all right? Every day, do it. This year, I'll be honest. Can I share a bit about myself? I have been ignoring my health. For last year, I've been ignoring my health. I've just been focusing on work. But this year, I decided now I'm going to start exercising again. Beginning of the year, I started I used to do half marathons, and I used to run a lot. But beginning of the year, I only managed 1 kilometer. And after that, I was out. I was like, oh no, 1 kilometer in 7 minutes. This is horrible. What's wrong with me? But today, I managed further. So I'm like, okay, small steps. So I don't set big goals for myself. I set achievable goals to reach there. And that's what we're going to decide today. We're going to learn today. We're going to walk through with each other today to get to our goals by setting smart goals. We'll get there. All right. So by having a goal, a plan of where you want to do, it helps you make better decisions as well. All right. Because life throws things at you no matter what. That doesn't stop. Expect things to be thrown into your direction to block your path forward, or things that will happen that will stunt your growth or stop you from moving forward or moving. Suddenly you have a fork in the road. You don't know where to go. All right. If you have a goal, it'll help you to make better decisions, wiser. You'll pick the wiser option. You will help yourself achieve what you want because you've got a destination you need to get to. You know exactly what you want to do because we've been, let's be honest, 2020 to 2023 has been starting the engines again from the world totally stopping. It took us a while to get back into the groove. Last year, we started feeling normal again. Everything started to be okay again. And this year is the hopeful year. It's the year that, we can take steps further. We can get to points that we didn't think we can achieve. All we need to do is make sure we set an achievable goal and work towards that. And remember, like I said at the start, please, if your goal that you have this year is exactly like the goal you have last year, please, for me, try and change that or add something that scares you, something that makes you go, I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't think I can. Put that into your goal. Maybe a smaller goal, maybe a smaller step that you want to. But please, I implore you this year, do something that scares you a little, because that will push you forward. Think of it. If you're doing something small that scares you and you achieve it, can you imagine the boost you have, the confidence that you have to like, if I can do that, maybe I'll try something else. And then slowly you see, instead of walking forward, you're running forward. You're going towards your goal faster and you will achieve your goals faster. And that's the plan. And that's why we're trying to do that this year. We're trying to set this so that we all can run towards our destination. And at the end of the year, we all will be at our destination, looking back and smiling and having a year-end review and going, what a year 2023A was. No, I'm just joking. I'll call it 2024. I'll stop it there. But what a year 2024 was. And trust me, you ask anybody, 2024 it's a year that is going to provide endless possibilities because everybody is already done. Last year was rebuilding the foundations to move forward after what happened with COVID. But this year, it's smooth sailing if you have set your goals. Now, by setting goals as well, it helps you be responsible for your actions. It helps you be aware of what you're doing. You no longer can make up excuses for, I know we make up excuses for other people. Nah, I can't. But truthfully, if you think about it, you yourself know it's just an excuse. You're just stopping yourself. All right. But because there's no check and balance for yourself to say, you know, I've got a goal and I've got markers that I have to achieve, KPIs that I have to achieve to reach that goal. If you don't set those things, you slack off. And then eventually, whatever you want to achieve will just fall up to the side. So the idea is very important that you set a goal and stick to it. And when you set a goal and set these little markers, you can get in touch with your friends. Like Gwendolyn and Karen, you guys are friends. Now, each of you set a goal this year. Set a goal and check on each other. So, have you achieved it? This week, what you're supposed to do? Check on each other. Make sure you push each other so that you all achieve the goals that you want. Because sometimes, like going to the gym, doing it alone is not easy. But after a while of, a momentum that you've built already, you set your goals and then you slowly achieve bit by bit. Eventually, it'll just be easy. But at the start, you still need a friend to check in on you. It's like, are you okay? Are you hitting your goals? So you said last week that you want to try and achieve, to read a book. Did you? Why haven't you touched the book yet? Do you know, all of us have that little things. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But we just put it in broad pictures of our goals. We're not specific with our goals so that we don't achieve it properly. And then we have an excuse to go, I couldn't do it because. Nope, not this year. So put it in the comment right now, not this year. This year is not going to be the year you come up with excuses. This year is going to be the year you're going to achieve what you want. This year, you're going to step out of your comfort zone. This year, you are going to do things that you never thought it's possible for you to do. All right? I need you to do that. Not this year. This year, no excuses. All right? I really want you all to be to achieve what you want. And especially with the community we are in here, trust me, we will push you. If we know your goal, you ask anybody within this community, if I know your goal, you get me checking in on you once in a while. Hey, how are you? I'll do it like a friendly call, but I'll go, so remember you said you wanted to do that? Have you done it? No, not yet. I'm like, why? I'm that kind of person. And you can be that person for your friend as well. Just set your goal, set a goal with them, and then work forward together to achieving that goal. And I'm sure you all can do it. All right. And once again, be part of our community. Please do. I implore you, find a way to be part of our community because we here would love to see everybody achieve their goal. Okay. Now, who knows what a SMART goal is? Anybody know what a SMART goal is? I'm sure everybody knows that. SMART. What's the S stand for? Go. What's the S? Be specific when you want to set your goals. I want to be fit. That's not specific. I want to run a marathon in April, and I want to do it in 2 hours, 30 seconds. That's specific. So be specific. Second one, what's M? Make sure it's measurable. Make sure you can check yourself. You can look at yourself and go, am I achieving it? Am I headed towards what I want? Am I able to do it? What are the check boxes I have to tick to achieve my goals? What are the things I need to do? What are the lessons I have to learn? Correct. Next smart, the A is achievable. Don't create unrealistic goals. Don't set things that is unattainable, because it will demotivate you. It'll make you go, I can't do this. Because I've set that goal and I don't achieve it, so therefore I'm going to give up because I can't do it. Next one, make it relevant to you. Make sure it's relevant to you. Realistic as well. I like relevant better. Realistic is achievable, the same thing. But I want you to be relevant. Don't set goals that is not aligned to who you are and what you want to do and what you want to achieve. Be true to yourself. Have that conversation in the mirror. Look at yourself and go, hey, what do you want to leave behind? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be at the end of 2024? What do you want people to say about you as soon as your name is mentioned at the end of 2024? Know all that, and then set goals that is relevant towards achieving what you want to achieve. So remember all that. It's very important. Be relevant. And last but not least, time-bounded, timely. So set a time frame for every goal you want to set. You have the big goal. By the end of 2024, I want to, but every month set smaller goals that is relevant to you achieving a bigger goal. So set every month, like every month, put aside some time to go to an online class or a lesson that you can learn to reach your goal at the end. Do stuff like that. Set little things so that every month you put something aside. Like if your goal is to travel to 2 exotic destinations this year, all right? Set a goal. Okay, 2 exotic destinations. Realistically, that means June and December. Do I have the finances to do that? How much do I need to go there? How much do I need to save every month to achieve it? That's exactly the same as knowledge and growing as well. I want to be able to run a successful business online that I created this year. At the end of the year, I want everyone to know my brand. Okay, what do you need to do? You got to know marketing. You got to know stuff like AI so that it will help you achieve your goals faster. You need stuff like communication so you can speak better, business, finances, all that you have to know. So once again, when it comes to setting goals, have a big plan. Then find all the relevant things that you need to achieve that, and then plan it out the whole year so that you can achieve these small things. And every month you can go, all right, checklist. Okay, I'm headed to where I want to go. Things are falling into place. Because if you do not have all these things, you eventually go, I'm wasting my time here. I don't know, why am I doing this? Now I give up. Have anyone here done a marathon before or half marathon? just a random question. All right. So when you run long distance, there are 2 or 3 walls you hit. So for me, when I did my half marathon, my first wall came at the 12-kilometer mark. Before that, it was easy. But at 12 kilometers, my body still could do it. But my mind was saying, why are you doing this? You're nowhere. Nobody's around. Where are you headed to? Why are you wasting your time? Just give up. Stop here. Find a cab. Go home. That's what your mind is telling you. So that's the first wall. Break through that. Just go, no, I can see that shop right in front, like 1 kilometer now. Let me reach there first. Then I decide again. Then I reach there, I go, okay, next object in the distance. I'll reach that first. That's what I did. And then I broke through the first wall. Then the second wall that came to me was literally 2 kilometers from the end. It's just there. But your mind's going, okay, really, I cannot do this already. Your body's, you cannot, just stop here. It's okay, you've done enough, well done, well done. Stop. And I went like, did the same thing. Okay, that pebble over there, I'm going to reach that pebble, that tree, I'm going to reach that tree. And I did it, and I did it, and eventually I crossed that line, that feeling you have of achieving your goal that you set. And I set this goal to do this half marathon literally 2 months before I did it. Started training 2 months before, and then finished it in 2 hours, 30 minutes. I did this when I was at the age of 30 something. But anyway, I digress. But the idea is set goals that you can achieve, that you know your body can achieve. You just have to set your mind and then make sure everything is put into place. Now, let's go through again. I'll let you all read that. Oh. So remember, specific, measurable, achievable. Those are things that you have to keep an eye on. Don't set goals that is not specific, broad, because that gives you chances to come up with excuses and change goals and move and not hit the thing that you want to hit. Measurable, so that you can check on yourself. Going, are you doing this? Are you okay? Have you done this? Because by the end of the week, you're supposed to do that. Have you done it? Have you learned this? Check on yourself. Achievable. Don't set things that you can't do. Like, I want to jump out of a plane next week. Cannot. But if you want to skydive at the end of the year, set things in place right now so that you can achieve that. So be very realistic with your goals. Okay? Make it relevant to yourself. It's very important to make it relevant to yourself. I keep emphasizing, I've seen people set goals based on other people's achievements because they look at that person, oh, that guy is doing that. I want to be like that guy. And then you set goals according to that guy's life or that person's life instead of yourself. And then when you don't achieve it, you go, I'm a failure. I'm not good, blah, 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 blah. Because you're measuring yourself not on your own yardstick. You've got to set the goals so that you're measuring yourself against yourself, what you can do. All right. I'm going to take my time to read some of the comments and go through. I know I've just been zooming through this because we just got an hour with each other because I want this to be just straight to the point and let's, get there. I get relevant to my journey. Okay. I did 2 5-mile walks. Well done, Tyra. Walking is my speed. It's easier on the body. True. Agreed. If do things that is relevant to you. If you want to be healthy, you don't have to run like me. Walk. Find shoes that help you with it. Find companions or buddies or people within the area with the same goals. So together you can motivate each other to achieve it. So those are things that you can do. You can put into place to make sure you achieve what you want. All right. Don't set yourself up for failure. Correct. Gwendolyn, you are so right. A lot of people set themselves up for failure because they see something that someone else has and they go, I want that exactly. All right. But you don't understand that it's not your journey, your destination. It doesn't mean you cannot achieve it if it's actually relevant to you. If it's actually something that was meant for you and is relevant for you, set goals to achieve it. But if it's not, then don't. Like for me, I would love to drive a Formula One car. One quick lap around a race course. I would love to be able to do that because actually I was named after a Formula One race car driver. I would love to be able to do that. But realistically, can I do that? No. But being in a car with a Formula One driver to go around the course possible. So I can work towards that. So make sure it's relevant to you, whether it's achievable or not. Don't set yourself up for failure. Give yourself the same grace that you give others. So true, Tyra. We are so hard on ourselves sometimes that we stop ourselves from achieving our goals just because of one little setback. Now, when you set your goals, like any business, some of you are business owners. Some of you have been in a business where you see the company set the whole plan for the year. All right. They plan for setbacks as well. Okay, if this happens, something that, what can we do? The SOPs in place to make sure if something bad happens, what can we do to right the ship, right? Everyone has that in a business, in a company and stuff. Why don't you have that for your goals? I don't understand why people don't do that for your goals. If you have a goal there, okay, fine. My goal is to do this, 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 this. All right. What is stopping me from achieving that? Oh, because it could be time, it could be finances, it could be family, it could be so many things. All right, fine. These are the things that is going to be my roadblocks. Let me try and figure out how stuff that I could put into place to allow me to achieve that as well, or to reduce the harm that comes from the things that are going to stop me from doing it. So all those things are very important. When you set goals, don't just do, by the end of the year, I want $1 million. And then wait. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's not gonna happen unless you set everything. You set your goal. You set what you have to do. You set what you have to learn. You set what you have to achieve, go through, experience, be mentored, learn from new people, experts or peers. Find a community that will push you towards your goal, not a community that gives you excuses like, oh, I was supposed to do this, but it's okay. Don't worry. Everybody's okay. No, don't find people like that. All right. We have enough people like that in the world going, it's okay. Our mom will do that. It's okay. It's okay. All right. But set goals that find people that will push you towards your goals. Like, no, it's not okay, man. You said you're going to do that last week. Why aren't you doing it? Come on, let's do it. I'm going to drive. You get in my car right now. We're going to go do it now. Find people who will do that for you and do that for other people as well. So together you will achieve your goal. Okay. It's very important. Okay. Don't have much time. Let's see examples of a smart goal. Not so smart goal. Personal goals. Okay. I want to get fit. Done. That doesn't work. How a smart goal is, that's a smart goal. I will attend cardio fitness classes at my local gym 3 times per week for 30 minutes each session, aiming to lose 5 pounds in the next 2 months. It's specific. It's measurable, it's achievable, it's relevant to you, and it's time-bound. And that's a smart goal. So if your goal is to be fit, set little marks for you to achieve. Because after this 2 months, they're going to set another smart goal. They're going to go, all right, now I want to lose this. But make sure it's very specific like this, so that you can check on yourself and your friends can check on you, whether you can achieve it or not. All right. Let's look at another example. Personal, professional goals. I want to improve my sales skills. Okay. And then, as the old movie, I forgot, Dude, Where's My Car? And then, you need to and then yourself with everything that you have. All right. So how do you do a smart goal on the same thing? I will complete an online sales training course, spending 1 hour per week for the next 6 weeks to improve my closing rate by 10% in the next quarter. That's specific. That is relevant to what you want to do. That's achievable. If they put like by 100%, that's not achievable. That's unrealistic. Then when you don't hit your 100%, you get upset. But 10% is realistic. If you look at yourself, you go, 10% is okay. I can do that. I have to do this. But to achieve my goal, I need this. You got to identify all that. You got to identify things that you need to achieve your goals. And keep an eye out, especially within our community, for opportunities for you to learn, all right? And experience from professionals, because we here are planning a huge year this year. We're trying to look at every possible way. And as I said at the start, remember our WhatsApp? Get in touch with us. Ask us questions like, hey, would you all be doing anything on, because I'm hoping to speak to us, talk to us. And if we can, we will create things that will help you along your journey. But communicate with us first. That's the key here. All right. Make sure you do that. Next one. I'm looking at time. I don't know how to speak Spanish. Anyone here know how to speak Spanish? Je apprends le français. A bit. I like Karen's going, a bit. So that is not so smart goal. But if you want a smart goal when it comes to doing for education, I will use a language learning app for 20 minutes each day, aiming to complete the beginner level course in 3 months. Set those goals. It's very achievable, measurable. You can see it. You can do a checklist like done, 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 done. Because then you can create habits that will help you achieve your goal. It's very important to do this. So the smart goal setting is key no matter what. A lot of people don't realize how important it is when you do stuff like this. And I'm sure you already at the start of this year have a destination that you want to be at the end of this year. But have you set that journey there? Or have you measured, have you put down the list of things that you need to achieve that goal you want there? Not just things that is around you, things that you have to go out and search for. Are there elements within your goal setting that scare you, that you've been avoiding all this while because you're like, no, I can't? If it's relevant to you and you think you have a community or friends that can help you along your way to achieve that and overcome that, then set it. It's very important to do it. So don't try and avoid things just because it's too scary. Don't. There's always a solution. There's always a way. There's a community that will help you out and move forward. And that's the key of goal setting. Finding the right mindset of people, setting up your goals. Because once you set a destination you want to go for, trust me, you will resonate in an energy and you will attract the people with the same energy. All of a sudden, like some random person or a friend you haven't spoke to in like 20 years, you put up a post about your goal that you want to do it. And like 20 years, like, oh my God, I've got the same thing. Hey, where are you? You still around? How about we try and do it together? You don't know what kind of connections you can do. Set it out there, put it out in the world. Let the world see your goals and let your friends be, let your goals be accountable for. That means people can look at you and go, yeah, I thought you said you want to do that. Have you done it? Put it out there. Do it. You can. All right. We don't have much time. We started slightly late, but I want you to do this. Draft your SMART goal. I want you to draft your SMART goal. I want you to remember to think of the SMART. Specific, measurable, achievable, relatable, and time-bound. set something. Just give yourself 5 minutes. I'm sure you have that already in mind. Set it. And it cannot be broader. It has to be smart. I'll give you all 5 minutes as you set your goal. When y'all are done, just type in done in the comments, and then I just want to hear a few of your. I wish I can go through each and every one of you, but you can get in touch with me on social media or through the iSummit WhatsApp, and tell me your goals. I would love to be that person pushing you through this year, at least if you allow me to do that. I would love to be the person who's checking in on you going, hey, you done this? And then eventually you block me because I'll be the one who's like, come on. I hope not, but you know, but if you do, please get in touch with me. I'll figure out how we can do this. But it's the start of the year. Let's figure out how we can grow together and how we can achieve what we need together. Done. All right, it's a sign. Karen, Gwendolyn, you're setting each other's goals. You're helping each other achieve it. All right? Y'all are in line. You're in everything is. I love it. Sign up on. All right. Thank you, Shaina. Here's. Are we done? Makes Las Vegas in March. I like that. All right, one more minute and then we'll stop it. Remember, SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. Okay, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's good. So, stop that music for a while. Goals all set. Here's a crazy thing about setting goals. That's not your final draft. That's just your first draft. You're going to fine tune it. Like everything in this world has to be fine tuned. Do you think a knife starts off sharp? No, it doesn't. It's a blunt piece of blob of metal that someone took time to refine so that it can do its job. So just like your goals, you've got to take time to look at it, refine it so that you can achieve it. Find a friend that can help you along the way to refine your goals, to chip away things that is irrelevant, things that is not important, things that you don't need, but also point out things that you need to achieve your goals. Maybe you didn't see. Hindsight, you go, ah, man, I wish someone told me to, So those are important things. So whatever goals you have, it's not, whatever you just wrote down was just your first draft. All right. Like we said, 3 days of this. Today was just about how you're setting your goals. I do not want to take too much of your time. All of us have goals to achieve. Don't we? So let's not waste too much time. Any questions, anyone? Remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question. That's just a question that was not asked. So if you have a question, raise up your hand, unmute yourself, ask it. No? No questions? All right, cool. No questions at all. Very good. Then, like I said, we're just going to do this straight, 1 hour, straight to the point. Tomorrow, we're going to get even more deeper. And tomorrow, I'm going to hand on the reins over to Simon. And Simon will be handling it, speaking to you, and allowing you to achieve your goals, because we here at Groove Asia and iSummit, we really, really, really want you to make this year the year that you look back on and go, that's the year it all started. And now I'm flying high. And that's what I want you all to do. So thank you so much for spending your time here. Thank you so much for giving me your attention. But most importantly, if you think whatever that just happened here could help someone else, invite them along for tomorrow, because it's not over. You can discuss with them about setting smart goals and being specific and all that, and then invite them over for tomorrow as well. It's just an hour of your time that you can spend that could make a difference throughout the year. So once again, thank you so much for being here with me. My name is JJ, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you. Should be here.
Just edit.
Just edit.